Let's talk about Karen Bass. ICE agents have carried out immigration raids in LA, and Karen Bass went to the scene to protest against them. Here she is making a complete fool of herself.
I am going to say,
Mayor Bass, I need to get my phone and we're departing.
Okay. All right. Mayor Bass.
Mayor Bass.
Oh my
Any
God.
comment, Mayor Bass?
Thank you.
Mayor Bass, any comment?
Yes, my comment is they need to leave, and they need to leave right now. They need to leave because this is unacceptable.
Who did you speak with?
Just wait and see.
Mayor Bass,
They will be leaving soon.
Mayor Bass, who did you speak with on the phone just now? Who did you speak with on the phone?
They have customs.
Wow.
Alex, this comes after ICE agents have been shot at, they've been targeted, and Karen Bass, she's clearly on the side of illegals.
100%. And if you look at what Donald Trump is doing, he actually wants to help out a lot of the people that have been here for a long time. I mean, Donald Trump is not this evil person that the left is trying to make him out to be, or Karen Bass is trying to make him out to be. I think he's actually being critiqued by a lot of people on the right for not being tough enough on immigration. So Donald Trump's not going to be able to make the right 100% happy. He's not going to be able to make the left 100% happy. But what he needs to focus on is getting out these violent criminals that are here in our country. Now, if you're a person that's lived here for 20 years and you're not a criminal, I don't think that needs to be our priority. But here in America, our priority needs to be getting out all of the gangbangers and all of the people that use fake asylum to come to this country and take social services away from American citizens that are struggling. So Karen Bass trying to protect those people, there's no excuse for it. But the people that have been here and did, and lived their life, I think Donald Trump is going to try to work on a plan and, a way for them to actually stay. So let's just let time, play out, and we'll see how this immigration thing kind of works itself out. But right now, Karen Bass protecting criminals, it's just not a good look.
No, it's certainly not. Alex, the Department of Justice and the FBI says that pedophile Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide and that there is no client list. This is raising a lot of eyebrows. Let's just look back at what Pam Bondi had to say earlier in the year.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
Here is Caroline Levitt clarifying what Pam Bondi meant.
So the FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
Got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars.
Alex, what's happened here? A lot of people are not buying this.
Yeah, nobody's buying it here in America. You have the left wing and the right wing yelling at Pam Bondi for some transparency. And sadly, we're not going to get it because I think that the people that are connected to the Jeffrey Epstein debacle are some high, powerful people that would cause geopolitical conflicts with other countries. And I think that's what it really comes down to, that it's now a matter of national security to keep this list private. And nobody on both sides agrees with that strategy. I mean, we all wanted transparency. Donald Trump campaigned on it. And now Pam Bondi is walking back what she said she was going to do. So I'm just telling you, even the most loyal Donald Trump supporters on social media are asking questions. Why are we not getting these answers when you said that they were going to give us? And we don't want to see victims. It's not that we want to try to expose any victims. We just want to expose the actors and the powerful people that were doing this on an island with children. So there's no excuse. And this is a big, missed opportunity from the Trump administration for not giving us the transparency that so many Americans really want on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. Well, Joe Biden is back. The former president claimed during a rare public appearance that he just keeps getting phone calls from office holders and European leaders asking for advice during the Trump era.
We strengthened NATO in a significant way. And I'm getting calls. I'm not going to go into it. I can't. from a number of European leaders asking me to get engaged. I'm not. Give it advice. These things are different.
Is he telling the truth right now, Alex?
You know what? Honestly, he's probably a little too senile to even make that up. I bet people are calling him because if you really look back, as much grief that we give Joe Biden, he's the only president to technically beat Donald Trump in an election. So in a way, he is kind of Donald Trump's kryptonite in this weird kind of accidental, he's like a guy that just keeps failing, but he fails upwards. But yes, if you really look at it on paper, Joe Biden's the only guy to ever beat Donald Trump in an election. So in that case, I wouldn't be surprised that other foreign countries are asking him for advice. Will it help them at all? No, because he's probably just going to drool on himself and give him some, nonsensical answer. But I'm actually not surprised that people are reaching out to, former President Biden.
There you go. Alex Stein, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour, and our hearts are with you during this difficult time in Texas, sending you all lots of love.
Thank you, Gabriella. Talk to you guys soon.